Well, good afternoon, everybody. The question of the day has been, will home values go up in the next 12 months or will they go down? That's the number one question I'll be getting asked here. What I want to quickly go over in this video is two main points is, where we are exactly and what we see coming as what Congress is thinking of some solutions to help the situation out here. Well, let's quickly get started with where we are. Since 2012, we've had this incredible real estate market. We had pretty steady appreciation. Right about 2019, this kind of had to slow down because we were going at a fast pace. And we wanted to keep it sustainable. Now, we all know what happened in 2019, 2020. Those artificial low rates, they were not only way too low, they were too low for too long. And what that always happens is people only focus on payment. Now, who were the real beneficiaries are anybody who owned assets. In this case, the residential real estate, because those numbers just went high as far as appreciation. The challenge was, though, that we saw appreciation that usually takes 14, 15 years, really happened in about 2 or 3 years. So how does that create a problem? Well, of course, when the rates came up, you can see here in San Joaquin Hills, just this year, we have down about 70% in the total number of homes that are usually change hands in a given year for the last 20 years. Now, those numbers may not mean much to you, but how this affects across the nation and the GDP is a big number, and that's not sustainable for the economy also. Now, one of the things I have a lot of attorney groups that get up to Washington and they start talking and they listen in on what some of the solutions Congress is talking about. Now, one of the things that doesn't make sense is that with inflation and everything else, normally when we have such a constriction on the market, we usually wind up seeing more homes come on the market and less home buyers. Just the opposite happened. There's still a tremendous amount of demand. Even though for every home there's used to be 20 buyers, now there's still 8. That's still too much demand. So adding more buyers to the marketplace with tax incentives and everything else, that's not going to help the situation. It's not going to make homes more affordable. Now, when I talk about making homes more affordable, right now, it's not like your income needs to go up 10, 15%. It needs to go up almost 200%. So if you're making 100, 200,000 to qualify for a loan at today's rates, more importantly at today's value, that needs to be more than 2.5 times. It's pretty unrealistic that all employers are going to raise everybody's rates 2.5 times there. Or incomes, I should say. So what's the solution? Well, the solution they're thinking in Congress, and it's unpopular, and that's why you don't hear any politician talking about it, is they feel that if we need to bring these home values down. Ouch. Now, there's no politician that's going to say that because we need to get more homes on the market. Now, there could be some incentives coming out this year. Who knows what's going to come down the pipeline? Maybe give some capital gains increase, maybe some huge existing homeowners some tax benefits just to incentivize getting homes on the market. Now, the challenge is going to be this. It's going to be a wild 12 months here because every time we get in a situation like this, Congress is here to help. And that's pretty scary if you remember that Reagan comment. And that's because whatever solutions they feel is going to be most popular, it's going to help some people. It's going to hurt some others. Now, depending on what sector you fall into, that's what we're going to see here. So if in the next 12 months you're thinking here in San Joaquin Hills, put your home on the market, I highly suggest having a quick discover meeting with maybe your tax advisor. I'm having a lot of them with you because what used to take 30 days to plan, it's taken 2, 3, 4, 6 months to get all your ducks in a line. And as changes come, you want to be able to act quickly on them. So with that said, if you are not a subscriber to sjhexpert.com, we're going to be having a lot of these videos come up to really keep you posted on what's happening in the marketplace and how it's affecting our home values. And of course, like I always say, until we meet, you take care.